man. Very much so.
And they thought I was going to apologize for the shit I said last week about white bitches. Y'all got me fucked up.
I meant that shit.
I doubled down on it, nigga. The fuck? Pick better white bitches.
They hot, bro.
Iced out necklace. My girl got a girlfriend. Don't fuck with niggas, she sexist. Hop in, she get me down before we even get to the exit. Get money, then we exit. Ain't about money to exit. Count it backwards, I'm dyslexic. Got bad bitches addressing. I got bottles in my section. I got more that's coming. Bring another one, I keep them guessing. Your homies ain't your homies anymore. They just some yes men. Foot on the gas, I press it. I'm blowing gas, it's pressure. She holding back confession. Put your middle fingers up, say fuck your life. Made more money than you win your fucking life. She don't want you, dog, she wanna fuck your life. Ain't nobody hating on you, fuck your life.
Damn,
your
son,
cars,
where'd you
your
find
ice,
this?
Fuck that bitch, don't fuck you right. Fuck that nigga, he won't fight. Fuck the 12, we out on sight. Fuck your team, fuck your stripe.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, wilding out. We are back in the building. Sucio Boyz, once again, we are in session. Sucio Sessions is now underway. I'm A-Hun the Shogun. Listen, I'm in the way. Let me get out the way. I got the crew to introduce y'all today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, if you will direct your attention to the red corner, let me introduce to you a man blessed by God, the richest nigga in the South by Southwest, always dressed in his Sunday's best, saying all the wild shit with his whole motherfucking chest. Y'all know him, y'all love him. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sloan Kettering. Curzo, how are you and how do you do?
Yeah, you know, I'm inebriated and educated. Sometimes X-rated. Most of the time. It's Mr. Nasty time all the time when my wife is around. But she gone, so I'm just gonna be in the home. You know, it's the big homie Sloan Kettering, Sky Daddy's favorite, aka the Lord of the Sugarfoots.
Lord have mercy.
Petasaurus Rex, the most dangerous of the Petasaurs. The great value Zach Fox, the High Chief Petty Maivia, you know, Trody Rose, Troman Reigns, Dean Trelinko, Dab Judah, Dab Jetson. You know, since Dre back in the building with us, the Cream team is in the building. Zach LaCream is in the building.
Oh, egregious.
Yeah, just getting just getting that heavy whipping cream out on these hoes today. Mr. L1R1XO. Oh shit, my bad. Hold on. I said, what my shit? I ain't even got one. Well, when I come back upstairs with my drink, I will have one. But you know, if I have a Dr. Dabber product in my hand, you know, you might as well call me Latrell Smokewell because the shit be choking me. Mr. L1R1XO, and I'm up out that jam. If you play Madden with Vic on the cover, my people, you already understand.
Touchdown!
And a nigga is always trying to score.
Guess what, bitch?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
No, I'm saying, listen. Yeah, before I introduce the rest of the crew, you know what? Matter of fact, yeah, let me go ahead and just get this up out the way before you know what I'm saying, we get these egregious niggas in here. Otherwise, then we're all gonna be accomplices. You dig what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is.
Time for me to go get a drink.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Shogun.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you already know the vibes. Hey, Hunter, #1 Shogun, #1 rule of the universe, always protect your neck at all times. Otherwise, I come through with that shit clean, if you know what I mean. Curator of combo in the building. One Punch Man with the 10. Next to the Yucatan League of Stand. If you was outside from the 99 and the 2000, you would already understand. I was bagging aunties on accident. I apologize in advance. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Pablo Baldini slide tackling niggas into the fourth row. Listen, sir, I got all ball. You don't need to make a call. You dig? We can play on. Pele with the AK, letting that whole thing spray outside the 18, if you know what I mean. Putting them bitches in the upper 90 because that's where I like to place them. Double entendre, please do not ask me how I did that. You dig? We gonna keep it moving, okay? Listen, Dirt Reynolds pulling up on your INT from I-75. Master Bruce with the Bubble Goose, letting all this shit get loose. Got the nunchucks in the back pocket. Don't make me pull them unless I have to pop like a jocket. You know what I'm saying? Flex Luger putting aunties in the torch rack, trying to crack it back because they said I look like all the snacks when I be out on the high seas. You know what I'm saying? Shogun, swashbuckling. It's your boy Captain Jack Sparrow, no host. Big Wayne Theory, Roberto Buggio, bicycle kicking bitches into the motherfucking back of the net. And you know who it is. It's the Drokage, the legend of the village in the hidden Keith. You know what I'm saying? Also, when I get out in space, she called me Spacey Spark It. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am most notably known as the 333 reigning, defending greatest of all time in all disciplines of petty. You know them, you love them, you get the motherfucking lotion on the skin, or else I'll get petty again. It's your boy, Petty Guerrero. DJ, hit the drop. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may introduce to you, listen, the most egregious backcourt in all of negrodom. First and foremost, before we really get into it, let me introduce to you the master of milk maidens. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something with milk maidens, Lord Raiden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this man has been down in Orlando, scoping out new talent, as they say. Okay. Also, the most egregious nigga on the internet, spamming the airwaves in all ways that he can. Listen, by land, air, or sea, if it's white, he gonna set it free. You dig what I'm saying? It's your boy, Dr. Dre Doom. Sir, how are you and how do you do?
What's up? What's up? You know, Cream Team's in the building. So Woo! It's your boy, Draymond Cream. Let's say World Order is here. Ash Malcolm is up in the building. Yeah. The Prince of Pasteurization is right here today. Black Super Milk is up in here. Sir Lax-a-Lot. Choco de Milko, the Quad Father, the Squat Sultan. Milk now, milk forever. Don't you dare be sour. It is time for the Milk Power Hour. Be going up on a Tuesday. I'll be back because the Milkinator is here. Yes, sir.
What did you say, nigga?
Go, hold on. You got to go back a few. The pastor
what?
Of what?
The Prince of Pasteurization. What? That shit remind me of the Prince of All Saiyans, man. I know he was thinking Vegeta. Yeah. That about folded.
I haven't even used every World Order this week. I throw a new one out each week.
Every week we get closer and closer to the milks. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you.
Keys looks bewildered.
The low-key locksmith. You dig what I'm saying? The Dirty Mac from way back. You know what I'm saying? Breaking and entering for B&Es, as far as the eye can see. This man has not seen a lock that he ain't got a key. You dig? It's your boy, Keys of Shuttlesworth. Sir, how are you and how do you do?
I like that. Hold on. I gotta add that into my repertoire of 30,000 names. I like that. That was a good one. Hold on.
He's the Shuttlesworth. Yeah,
like
you
that one. I gotta write
welcome.
that down. I might forget that. That was fire. I'm not gonna lie. That was off the dome. That was a good one.
Hey man,
Oh,
see what happens when a nigga gets some coochie. If mine be clear,
hey, opens up your chakras and the pistons start. It's crazy.
Especially when she squirt in your face.
what?
Yeah, niggas
Okay.
don't act like y'all don't like a little fire hydrant action in your face, nigga. We all men in here. Fuck you talking about?
Fire hydrant.
I got nothing. I can neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Man, look here. If she ain't got a Squirtle, if she's not a Squirtle Pokemon, I don't want her. She got to be a water Pokemon for me.
That's crazy. I'm not even about to go through the entire list.
Catching the Milkachus.
Hey, look, man. Keys to Shuttlesworth, Colombian Keys, Rowdy Pipem, 36 keys, 100 keys, keys to your mama house, your grandma house, and your baby mama crib. I'm in there playing the game and eating all your kids' snacks. Don't worry about it. We in there.
He likes to
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
He likes to keep it in the family.
Don't even worry about
it. Fellas, welcome in. How are y'all? How are your weekends? Sloan, how was yours, sir?
You know, I spent it doing drugs for the most part, chilling. I dropped my wife off at the airport the other day at 4:00 in the morning. Won't see her until next week. So, you know, that means I'm unsupervised and bored at the house. That means I'm going to do some dumb shit, most likely, and barbecue. So, you know, not much. I don't give a rat's ass. Y'all see how low my eyes are right now. My eyes is as low as minimum wage.
We see. Unsupervised, the unsupervised kind. You know what I'm saying? Well, we know that tonight's episode, 2 weeks. Jesus.
2 weeks.
Hook City. Anyways, we know it's gonna be good. Dre, how was yours? How was your week?
It was a good week. You know, Orlando was chill. I stayed at a hostel, so that was cool. You know, it's nothing like sleeping in a bed and then you wake up in the morning and like someone new was in a bed across from you or something, because you're just like, okay. It was cool. And there was this one Australian girl. Her name was Bryn. She was cool. There was this other person named Tracy. She snored. But Alejandro,
you slept in the room with people you didn't know.
Yep.
And they were
women.
Right, when I first got there, Alejandro was there, and then Q was there as well. So those two guys were there, but they dipped.
I don't care about them niggas. Let's get back to the Snorlax and the other joints.
Yo, Snorlax and the crocodile muncher.
What?
You were
crocodile muncher, you say?
Run that back.
Crocs on the Barbie, y'all.
Little bit of shrimp on the Barbie.
Little shrimp on the Barbie.
But yeah,
so you were in a room with women.
Yes.
How'd that go?
It was chill. I was doing my podcast job, so I was hardly there.
Good answer.
Bryn was over there doing her Universal Studios with her other collection of friends, her cavalcade of friends.
So there were more of them.
I don't know what Tracy was doing. She was going to Hard Rock shows.
Uh-huh.
But you know, that was cool. I mean, I had a lot of fun at the World Strength Games. I got to watch a lot of inspiring and strong men, women, and adaptive athletes. There is nothing like seeing a man with one arm lift a 400-pound stone, a 400-pound stone over a bar. Like there's just some incredible feats that I got to witness, and I got to see the American deadlift record be broken and set to a new number of 1,031 pounds, and then I got to see our good friend Mike Deal.
Big Mike
set a record for the Husafel Stone Carry.
Yeah,
there was a lot of cool things.
Wait! I set a record for being stoned and carrying shit every
All
day.
right,
Bro.
listen. No, the crazy part was I got to meet people from all over. There was a dude from Guyana, which is in South America. It was cool. I also got my DNA test results back. I have discovered I am 85% nigga because of all of the African ancestry, and like 12% Scandinavian milk. Therefore, I am claiming Prince of Scandinavia. I am now Prince Leche.
Prince Leche is crazy, but hold on, like you 12% white, that's that colonization in you, brother.
Oh, that's that slavery. If you didn't believe your ancestors were slaves, go do a DNA test. That comes at you fast.
But the funny thing about it is you
got some fourth and fifth cousins that are German and British and Australian.
Yeah, you showing us your white cousins, and I was like, nah, nigga, they used to own you.
One of my fifth cousins is a Florida news reporter. I DM'd her on Instagram and was like, hey, so saw we're DNA match. This is pretty cool. Would love to know more about your family if you got time.
I want to know how your family colonized mine. And
how did your ancestors buy mine?
Yo, that's crazy. But that was cool, you know. We got to do that. I took a lot of fucking Ubers. I mean, I swear to God, I Ubered everywhere. That song Uber Everywhere was my theme song. But hold up real quick. Before I get into that, I'm walking to the convention where the strength games are being played and going down at. Nigga, I walked into the wrong hotel because while I walk in there and the first thing I see is a furry convention and some nigga in a dog wolf hybrid costume barked at me and wagged its little tail. You know that meme, that like clip of Shawn Michaels where he's going down the hallway in WWE and he's super kicking people? Because that was me in that moment because I felt unsafe. Why are you barking at me? It might have been just because it was like early in the morning.
Not even the barking. Why are you wiggling your ass at me, bro?
Like listen, do what you do. Whatever your hobby is cool. But
whatever gets your dick hard.
Yeah, like don't bark at me. I did nothing to you. I'm trying to find out where to go. And then the security, there were these nice little Jamaicans because I was a little lost, and they were. I was like, hey, which way is the Western Concourse? And one dude's like, hey, brother man, the Western Concourse, you're gonna go right down this way, and then you're gonna turn and go down here, but don't go down in there. There's some weird ass shit going down in there, I tell you, man. And I was just like, I feel like I'm in a top boy, but all right. No, they were
the
cool.
fact this nigga slid sideways into a furry convention is crazy, my nigga. What if some of your
time out? They was looking for some top boys.
Oh God! There were men and women, I think, and creatures of all shapes, sizes, and age ranges there.
Yo, what if one of your
it was a definite culture shock for me, bro?
What if one of your hostile roommates were a part of the furry convention?
Oh no, I'd have been getting a new room. I can't have you barking at me in the middle of the night. That's crazy.
But these are women.
How would you know, fam?
Howling at the moon.
Your women roommates are in the furry. You're gonna switch rooms.
He's married.
There's no reason for me to be worried about these women.
Great answer.
Keys, what'd you do this weekend, man?
Shit. Not a damn thing. I literally did nothing and I'm proud of it.
That nigga said he was fighting for his life after that edible today.
That you want to talk about some shit. That's what happened today. Bro, I ate that bitch at 9 last night and I was still high till like 3 this afternoon. I do not know what my cousin put in that motherfucker. Well, I know what he put, but I don't know how much he put. That
I'm gonna need him to send me that.
Crazy. Think
you got whatever recipe.
I believe he put some granddaddy in it. I'm gonna check with him. That shit was.
Sounds fabulous. Love that for
Yeah.
you, King.
I
Love
felt like Trey on Boys in the Hood. Like I was just swinging at the air for no fucking reason. Like I'm just fighting for my fucking life, yo.
And nigga was like, "Fight back, nigga, fight back."
Yo,
Key's getting blown away like the Power Rangers in an episode when they get blasted by the villain.
Yo, getting jumped by your own bad decision to eat that, because you probably tried to like slow pace yourself too. You're like, I don't even feel it, like a goofy
Bro, but I took it before bed last night, so in my mind, I'm thinking I'm just gonna wake up fine. Like I'm just gonna sleep better. I didn't know it was gonna like kick in and still be there once I woke up.
Oh yeah, drugs don't leave your system when you think they do.
Keys standing up and going, enough of this. It's morphin' time. He's touching his Apple Watch.
That motherfucker touched me wrong, dog. Pause.
That's
Show us on the
Nigga, molestation in a good way.
Yo, getting molested by drugs is crazy.
Crazy.
It happens. It does.
Hate to hear it. Hate to hear.
He was getting choked by the medicinal, and he was not expecting to get choked in that fashion.
What about you, good brother Ahan? How was your weekend, man?
It was cool, man. My girlfriend was in town this weekend.
Look at the glow of his beard.
Yeah.
He got those natural juices and berries on.
He had he had that glue like Usher was singing about.
Man, listen, like that's why I'm kind of laid back, because like, you know,
busted a quality nut.
Oh, a couple of them.
Yo, she gave him the 12 rounder.
Couple of them.
Gave him the night.
Couple of them. But no, we got to hang out. She was in town just for the weekend, so she left today. And she just actually left me a message, showed me that she's back home. So other than that, man, cool and had a good time. You know, and enjoyed spending time with her. Hung out in an Airbnb, like it's a super host, but the nigga, it was a duplex, bro. It was like somebody's auntie's old crib that they just readjusted, and then they still had everything. I mean, it was cool. It was actually in like a nice place, because it was like accessible to where I needed to get to, but fam.
Yo, it was like one of those venues that they clearly shoot like porn storylines in. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, and it was right across from a YMCA.
Not you saying porn storylines.
Yeah, why they be having better writers than WWE sometimes?
Not the actual porn. He said the story.
They really do. I'm not gonna lie, it be the white ones too.
Yo,
it really do.
I don't need no porn. I don't need no storyline in porn.
The shit be
She's
like
over there. She's over there. I know he's my brother, my stepbrother, but I love him so much. Help! I'm stuck in this washer. Like,
bro, this shit
what kind of solution is that? You're stuck in this washing machine, so I'm gonna fuck you loose.
But sometimes, like, you be watching the porn and like it be like black porn just come on and it just commence the fucking. I don't need a storyline. I just need to know how did we
get like Tom and Jerry?
How did we get here? It's like, did you knock on the door?
Did you deliver a pizza?
Over? Was you the cable guy? Was you the internet fixer or something? All I see is a nigga with a hat on and dick in a bitch mouth.
Yo,
and I'm just like, how the fuck 6 seconds into the porno, this nigga got dick down her throat? Yo. Like, how did we get here? Like, my name is Deborah Cox.
You ever see misleading porn titles? Like, you ever seen misleading porn titles and like the video is not what you think it's about to be? Like, I'm over here and like all of a sudden the video opens up, this chick's on top of some dude, and then you hear, it finally happened. I'm fucking my stepfather. And I'm like, hey, what?
Yo, I don't watch that type of shit, bro.
What kind of categories you be in, B-Dog? Because I don't be there.
What? I'd be looking for the white women. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, it could be worse. I could have been one of them tentacle porn niggas. Those tentacle porn ass niggas. Those niggas are weird. They're the ones that be. They're the ones that be sitting at the. In high school we had these kids called the trench coat kids. and everybody was real nice to him because we didn't want a school shooter incident. But they dressed in long ass Neo from the Matrix trench coats, and after school, if you were walking home, if you walked by the playground, you could see them dry humping each other on the playground where children play. This is insane. These niggas were nuts.
How did we get there? That's crazy.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh yeah. Let's start the show, please, because this nigga.
Yeah, most agree. I keep trying to tell y'all, most egregious nigga on the internet, bro. On the internet, and then it's just you know what?
What did you say, nigga?
Sometimes you just gotta get them.
Shout out to the sponsors, bro. Like this nigga is tweaking. You know, shout out to Luke Belair Champagne. You need to lay off of that, nigga. No more bubbly for you. No more 710 labs out of no more 710 labs out of a goddamn Dr. Dabber for you. No more sexual chocolate factory. No more Grow Gang Inc. You know, nigga, all you need is water and air. That's it.
Right, I'm putting Pick a Jam back.
What?
I'm putting back my collection of Pick a Jam.
Oh, shout out to them too. We working on something with Pick a Jam too. What up, cuz?
That's crazy. But anyways, fellas, got something for y'all. All right. So, first one, let's see. Now, this young lady is this thing that I saw on the interwebs, right? And I wanted to bring this to your attention. So, there was one young woman, I believe she possibly was on a podcast or being interviewed or something of some kind. And the response was this, like her response to this. So I really did a terrible way of setting this up. But you know what? It's all good, man. Coochies. So she goes, I asked men to show me their bank balance on the first date. I need to know if I'm wasting my time. Two-part. How do y'all feel about that?
I need to see what your pussy like on the first date to see if I'm wasting my time.
Oh, interesting.
So if you want to see my bank account, I need to see what the back of your pussy seems like with my penis.
It's a whole bunch of tests that need to take place. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your bank account. Because if your whole goal is to see my bank account to see if you wasting your time, what is your price range? Because in that, what am I getting for what I'm paying for potentially? Can you cook? Because, like, honestly, you can't cook better than me. You can't clean better than me. And then if you could, I'll just hire you to clean. What do I need you for? If all you concerned about is my money and how much I can make.
It sounds like I'm already wasting my time, so I need you to pay me for being here.
It sounds like broke bitch.
It's definitely giving broke bitch. Is that what they say? It's giving. It's definitely giving broke bitch.
It's giving. Sure. I don't have financial.
Anything. Shit.
Accoutrements. I don't know if I was saying that right.
Accoutrements. Like especially on the first date, what I make ain't got shit to do with you, bitch. We just got here. Matter of fact, we going Dutch. Hope your wallet work. Your Apple Pay and all that shit, because you paying for this.
Hey, look here, shorty. I lost my wallet.
Now, I've also seen a joint like that where, who was it? Who said it? Oh, Gilly. When he said he did that on the first date with his wife. Mind you, they're married now. But he said he did the same thing on the first date with her. I think he said it was like something along the lines of like he left his wallet at the crib or something. And she paid for it. And he gave her money. Like, it was a test, he said. He gave her, when they got to the crib or whatever, he ended up like cash apping or selling her money back. Plus, some extra. And he said that's how he knew she was a real one. Been married ever since.
Mm-hmm. Pick better bitches. Pick better quality bitches.
Listen, my first date with my wife, we went 50-50 on Buffalo Wild Wings. Because, and again, in a way, it's kind, as much as I really don't fuck with Gilly from $1 Million Worth of Game or whatever, as much as I don't fuck with him like that.
You listen to Joe Budden.
I do listen to Joe Budden. I'm not gonna. Okay, to be fair, I've only seen like 3 clips from Gilly, so maybe I need to give their podcast like a chance.
It's an amazing podcast.
Sounds like hate, but anyway,
I'll give it a chance. But anyway, but like in a way, I kind of did the same thing that he did. But like, here's my logic. Whenever it's come to first dates, and this is how I knew I would find the one eventually. I am not going to take you to Olive Garden or like something like that on that first date because
nigga, why not Olive Garden?
Hold on. Let me cook. I'm probably going to burn the food like Russell Wilson does because he's a bum. But anyway, moving on. My logic is if I can't have fun with you in the Costco food court where we done spent barely $5 on the food, or I can't take you to Fazoli's, we're about to save a bunch of money going out because here's the scam. They give you unlimited breadsticks when you dine in, so this was cool. But anyway, if I can't have if the location that we go to for our first date determines how much you want to invest in me going forward, cool. You're not the one, because my biggest thing is I want somebody that I can take to fucking Cres de Leon and like have a great time with, somebody that I can take to fucking Applebee's and have a great time with. I want somebody that I can make Lunchables with and have a great time on our date. And if I can't do that with you, and you are determined that Olive Garden or somewhere nice like Cheddar's has to be your first date spot,
wait, Cheddar's is nice?
My African American dreadlocks.
Cheddar's is nice? Yo.
When did Cheddar's get nice? That's
right.
Okay, but I'm speaking from, listen, when I was dating, I was still a young buck. I was still a young buck when I was dating. And so at that point in time, I was like in the college era. So like I was like college kids, Cheddar's is fucking nice. Olive Garden is where you go for your 3-month dinner.
This
and
nigga like said Olive Garden as the kickoff, like this shit was extravagant. Look, nigga, they serve endless pasta for $7.
My wife
calls it's $60 for 2 people. Exactly. I don't even know if I like you like that. Why am I spending $60 on you?
True. My wife
figure out if I like you.
My wife calls Olive Garden, which is one of my favorite restaurants, basic bougie.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the starter bougie. And I'm like, yo, you're going to have to shut up because I'll fight you over Olive Garden. Now, if you talk about like basic bougie, that's Applebee's. I didn't even know Applebee's was still alive.
They got $1 margaritas if you go during certain times of the day.
Nigga, I ain't going at no times of the day. What you talking about? It's Applebee's.
Listen, when I worked at this church camp, or like whatever, we all went to Applebee's collectively, and I was thinking that church niggas wasn't gonna drink. Nah, bro, them motherfuckers were ordering $1 margaritas like it was nobody's business.
Hallelujah.
Yo, one girl got fired by the
parking lot.
No, one girl got fired by the pastor because he said she was living in darkness. Really, what I think it was is like he just ain't like her and was trying to get rid of her. But anyway,
at least he ain't say she was covered in cock.
No, he said, yo, that's crazy.
Sir.
He said she was living in darkness. That's crazy. How you gonna tell someone they living in darkness? I wish he would have said that to me. I'd have been like, I'm black, bro.
Right. She had a black dude on the side.
Nah.
She was like, you living with darkness, nigga.
Oh, no, but tell you what, yo, his son ended up shacking up with one of the workers, and he left the church entirely because they were like apparently pressing him about dating her, and they never, the rest of my time working there, they never spoke of that nigga. They pretend like he didn't exist. I'd ask their kids that they had adopted about like their brother. I'd be like, hey, how's Zach doing? And he's like, oh, Dad said we're not allowed to talk about him. And I'm like, what?
That failure.
All because he was dating a nice little Nubian queen. That's crazy.
Well, listen, here's what I'm gonna say about this, and we can keep pushing. Anybody that has any type of, we've said this before, so we'll just reiterate it. But if like you have a checklist of shit that somebody has to do on par, but you're not like, you need like a gulag or a scarlet letter, like a BB, like that should be the new scarlet letter, like broke bitch, right? Because it's like if you need somebody, or like you know, a DA or a DI, excuse me, like daddy issues, like you need a nigga to take care of you and like make sure you fed, got your ass washed and wiped, and you know, you get to and from wherever the fuck you need to go, and you need an allowance. That sounds like a whole parent. That sounds like you have some issues. So we need to put daddy issues, scarlet letters in that regard. Also, too, if they could pull your crazy facts, right? Like all the things that they need to pull. Most importantly, if like I just get to match up with shit, and like if you say anything like I need my money back. You know what I'm saying? Like I would need money back. It's like a bad investment, like your return on investment. So if it's not worth it, you know what I mean? Like there's got to be some type of like settlement. Yes. So if you come with a stipulation and that shit is terrible, like Sloan said, if you pussy trash, there needs to be a compensation, like a payout.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's it. That's just the end of it. But since we're talking about terrible dating ideas and tips, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to another one. All right. Well, Sloan, you brought this question up to us. I thought this was actually pretty interesting, but I did have a question and I wanted you to elaborate. So, is unwanted sexual advances via social media a cause for a charge? Can you explain, sir?
Yeah, you see a lot of people. I mainly see a lot of women be sexually provocative towards men on social media, and a lot of these men don't like that shit, but they can't say, "Hey, yo, chill out," or nothing like that, or some shit like that, because pretty much you can't tell women no now without they feel like they're in the right for everything. So, but can you catch a charge for unwanted sexual advances via the internet? And I actually looked it up, and yes, you can, and it's a felony. So be careful what the fuck you say on the internet. Like, yeah, oh girl, you so like you all here being overtly horny on the internet. Yeah, you finna get clapped up for sexual charges.
Absolutely. Let's see. Who are there any examples of egregion? Not like the Dre egregions, right?
Yo, no,
but
like remember Matt Lauer?
Yeah,
Matt Lauer,
from
the dude that got
NBC.
fired from NBC. Matt Lauer, you know, you got Brett Favre sending his dick out. You got
hey yo,
yeah, Brett Favre, he did that. Besides stealing millions from poor black folks, Brett Favre has also unsolicitedly sent his dick out. Once again, besides disenfranchising millions of poor black Americans,
I mean,
him and
who
Ted
ain't sent an
DiBiase.
unsolicited dick pic?
Well, so there's Matt Lauer. There's you know, Brett Nasty, Ben Touchlessburger, and then there's
Touchelsburger.
mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
There's a lot
But
of instances
also,
of
I'll
celebrities.
allow it.
And then there's fucking Mel, what's his name? Mel Tucker, right? Isn't he? They getting him about the paint for unwanted advances?
Nah, we don't know about that. They
Yeah,
just
I
try
don't know
not.
too deep about that one.
Still up in the air on that one.
They just try not to pay that man his check.
Fair.
Yeah, that's all that is.
I mean, obviously the situation is not fair, but like that's and also with these like unlike wanted like advances, I feel like if it's conversations via social media, the internet, like there has to be, because if you're gonna go off the conversations and you're gonna go off what's in the black and white and shit, I feel like there has to be a clear, distinct moment in the conversation where like one of the complaining parties has expressed like discomfort or uncomfortability with like something that was said. Because I feel like if you go based off of like what conversation the two people have had like offline, that's basically just hearsay. But if it's like if you're gonna try to press for someone from a legal standpoint based off of conversations y'all have had on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, or even text messages, there has to be I feel like there has to be a clear, hey, this makes me uncomfortable, or hey, I don't like when you do XYZ, or hey, can you not do this any further, or please do not contact me. There has to be something to that effect, or something that is clearly threatening, like answer my messages, bitch, or I'm gonna like punch your teeth out, something like that. Like there has to be something clear, because otherwise it's just like.
So you're saying open solicitation regardless should cause or should catch no charge?
Well, I'm saying like if it's okay, so is it with Sloan's question, I might have been misunderstanding it, but he's talking about just interactions in general, or someone like blatantly being like, hey, give me these cheeks? Because that is blatant and obviously could definitely be harassment. But I'm talking about like somebody like just like two people just having conversations and stuff, and and it's just like a conversation, there's occasional like flirty banter or whatever, and then somebody else wants to be like, oh, that made me uncomfortable, or oh, I didn't like that.
Listen, obviously that's gonna be a rabbit hole that's gonna leave up a lot. I feel like that might even be somewhat of a move that is happening now. I couldn't say necessarily, but I feel like there's like some type of legislation that's starting to come out if you are inappropriate towards folks, via like DMs, direct messages, anything like that, then it could cause some type of like backlash. I just can't remember where I was reading about it at.
Well, but then there's also comes the mess, the situation of, say for example, how people talk when they're like into each other and stuff, and like they're like flirting, and there's obviously interest and stuff. They talk via messages and all that stuff. Well, now that you can delete messages on like in your chats and stuff, where you can basically alter or fix the presentation of certain chats and stuff. What's like, if that becomes legislation, what's to stop like a couple that like they break up and they split up from like the like one of like either the guy or the girl in the relationship going back and just like altering the messages to make it look like they were being harassed or something like that. Like she could go back like say for example, I'm gonna give both examples so no one thinks that I'm targeting anybody. But anyway, like say for example, like the girl just goes back and deletes all of the messages that she sent to the guy, and she just goes to the police like, he sent me his dick pic over Instagram, da 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 da. Or like the guy comes over here and he goes, she kept sending me nudes to my Instagram, when in reality that was just part of a larger conversation they had both had.
But I see that now though. Like you gotta remember, like people can delete all the time, like the messages, and it's not always gonna show that the message was deleted, especially on like Instagram and stuff like that, or even Twitter. I see it all the time where people are like posting, the conversations where people have sent them X, Y, and Z, or whatever. So anything can be altered, but there are some bold ass men or women too. I ain't gonna just put it on men, people that will just send you their shit without any type of context going into it. Like no sexual talk or even the slightest where it's like, oh, okay, this makes sense that I sent this. It's like, nope, here you go, my meat. Take a look. It's here for you.
Yeah. See, so when it gets to that point, I feel like that is where they're starting to maybe crack down a bit. So if you have like any well, maybe think about it like this, right?
They got to give a clear timeline, I feel like, with these things.
So let's say for example, like Elon Musk, I think just tweeted not long ago or a couple days ago, talking about he potentially is looking to make Twitter a pay to use app.
Yeah, I wish you would.
In regards to he wants to make it a pay to use app, so then that way it'll cut down on bots.
I mean, that
But
makes sense, but still.
in the same sense, we know that Twitter is the Wild West. And
Absolutely.
we know that, like, I'm sure as active as you guys are on Twitter, right? You know, and you're respectfully compared to myself, I think. You probably have like crazy amount of unsolicited DMs, things like that, of like all kinds. Now, I'm not saying that like all of them are just complete reckless abandon, but I'm sure y'all
A
can
lot
pick.
of bots, and I do get a lot of like the bots that are sending stuff in. That's like
Right.
weird as hell.
Yo, so there's that. But I think if you were to send something like that where you're sending unsolicited, hammers, you definitely might be in line to get charged with something. As like I could see them trying to spin it in some way, shape, or form as like not revenge porn, but something along that context. Whatever that charge is, to like where somebody gets charged for like showing an ex's private photos or video.
Revenge porn.
Yep, that's exactly what they're gonna, in that same line. So that's where I could see what that charge would be if they did end up doing that. That's just my take.
So I
Go
know,
ahead.
like on social, what's the difference between like, if you're like texting it compared to sending it in a DM? Like,
Ooh.
because charge wise, it would be the same thing.
So are you saying there has to be like uh like a deviation between
Because either
this?
way, I know it's defined. Both either option is defined as like harassment. It was harassment, sexual harassment, and it's something else. I remember hearing somebody I know got charged with it because he was just like, Mans was just really just sending his wanker out to everybody, like just going through his phone and just sending it to females, like
That's
with
multiple counts of
no.
sexual assault, technically.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Because when you text it, it's sexual assault. So I would think that, like, through the DM or anything like that would define the same thing, especially if there was no like conversation leading to, you know what I mean, leading to that where it was like, oh, okay, I could see where he may have thought it was okay, but if there's no conversation prior.
Well, even then that can get convoluted too. So let's say you've got somebody that's having a conversation via text, and the conversation seems to be going well and good. It's in a very like respectful place to where there's nothing that seems sexualized, and then out of nowhere takes a hard left. Now, there's two sides to this. Somebody can take a hard left and then just automatically turn into a creep. You've also got it to where I think it was one of you that had mentioned people deleting things. So let's say me and this person have had a conversation to where we started off as friends and cordial and do, and then lo and behold, like there's a bunch of messages in between that time that got deleted, and then it's just, it made this person to look like, oh, this person is just, I didn't say anything to him. Wait, what are you talking about? Like, where's this? But again, most people think that they can get away without like the metadata getting tracked. Metadata gets tracked, like
Yep.
all data gets tracked, so you can't delete anything. But I digress, man. I think the AI thing is going to be some wild shit too. That's another layer we could get into all day long, but we need to move on because we get long in the tooth on this one. But yeah, shit, listen, it's about to get real crazy. in the next couple years, don't get caught up is all I'm gonna say. They better show a picture with them holding a barbecue rib, a bag of Grippos, and one left tube sock on with an ankle sock on the right foot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta shit. I need to know. That's my verifier. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that little mini game they give you where you gotta move the puzzle piece to act like you ain't a bot. No.
I hate that game.
Need that right now. All right, then, fellas, last one for you, okay? All right, now, Sloan, I really need you to elaborate this one because I got confused. You said that people are picking relationships just like teachers pick students to answer in class.
Yes, exactly, sir.
How so?
All right, so when you used to be in class, like you be sitting there and it's always the people that's perfectly prepared for relationship. Well, for that class, they got their arms raised, like teacher, pick me, pick me, pick me. I think they call those the pick me's now. They will skip over the pick me's to pick that nigga in the back of the class who got his head down, not paying attention. Y'all pick him to be in a relationship with. He ain't want to be in a relationship with you, crusty bitch. He was outside enjoying life. But here come your ass talking about, yeah, we gotta have a relationship or some shit. And yeah, just niggas that's out here picking bad bitches. Pick better bitches, nigga.
Also, ladies, when he says pick better bitches, that means y'all too.
Yeah. These niggas the hoes too.
Pick better bitch ass niggas.
You the prize. Remember that. But men, women, you the prize.
Actually. Never mind.
You set the bar, and their job is to meet it. Do not lower it and degrade yourself just to go get your rocks off.
Now, see,
pussy is a renewable resource.
So y'all want to have a real conversation real quick? Let's have a real conversation. Men are always the prize. Women are never the prize. We can snip this and I can get killed for it later.
Oh my!
If you want to keep it a ban, men have always been the prize. We are the providers. We are the protectors. We are the everything. And I'm not trying to be old school. I ain't trying to be old school with it, but that's just how it's always been. Like, we are the true prize. We are the ones being picked, not the pickers. Can't remember at what point it changed where we turned into the pickers, and the women have gotten to a point where they're the controllers in a sense, but that shift needs to come back to where, I mean, yeah, it's definitely more, especially because there's way more women out here than men, way more. So it's a million of y'all. It's not that many of us.
Not that many.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That also, it's not a lot of good men.
He ain't fuck up, my nigga. He the prize.
Comment section is about to go crazy over this one. I can't wait.
I don't give a fuck about.
I hope it does. I don't either.
It's gonna be full
of a bunch of broke
bitches
in there. Yep. Lonely broke bitches that can't keep a man, can't get a man, don't even know what a man really is.
I don't need no man for nothing. And then all of a sudden you end up like the break bitch, and then it's black men don't protect me.
I know you don't. That's why you got Bakisha over there. And it's cool, man. If that's what you like, get your strap on. But real niggas sick of y'all.
How many people
got the made in China?
How many people?
Real niggas is sick of you anyway.
It's so many strays that just got let go.
Gotta let the machine gun rock on that one.
Like how the studs caught a stray is crazy.
Shout out to the Staddies.
Staddies in the building. It's crazy.
How the studs caught a stray is nuts.
Hey, bitch, I'm gonna pull your do-rag.
Yo, what?
Shit, she beating your ass worse than a nigga can anyway.
Oh my God.
See the WNBA players out here knocking bitches out. Bitch got 5 fucking charges for domestic violence.
Damn. That's a lot.
They be thinking the grass green over there. That's a whole nother discussion for another day.
As the team emblem of my new favorite team in the Florida Grid League because I just found out what that was this weekend when I watched it take place, as their team logo seems to say. Because shout out to the Venom, stay toxic. that's what their that's what their slogan says. Stay toxic. Hey yo, shout out to I lost my grips from the Florida Grid League.
Oh, okay. Yo, first off, you need to let us know what's happening, sir. I thought it was absolute flagrancy. Just
man, you ain't see my look. I just leaned back like
what?
Shout out to I lost my grip on the bro. What? That's what.
Yo, y'all.
Shout out to the grippy hospital socks, nigga.
Hey, them hospital socks are top now, man.
Nah, the ones that you get at the jump zone.
Yeah, those are lit. Those are lit too, though, because they got the sticky bottom. So, like on the right floor.
I put my feet on the wall.
You be out here like Spider-Man.
But on the carpet,
bro. I put my feet up on the wall, nigga.
The hospital socks
in there,
lit for the carpet though.
No, socks just work great for the carpet.
Them hospital joints, boy.
Nah, them grippies, them bounce or trampoline park socks, nigga. You would think you Miles Morales, bro. I had my feet on the ceiling, nigga.
Nigga, I'm out here trying to pound her Alice. You can be Miles Morales all you want. I'm trying to pound her anus. Like the Panthers motto, keep pounding.
Yeah, they're getting pounded tonight.
You know, the cream team's in the building. It's getting creamy in here.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Goddamn Dr. Jerry.
I'll put that on a shirt.
It's getting creamy in here is nuts.
No, we're gonna make you know those little
you know what?
That's it. In the NFL.
That's it.
We're gonna make like a little cream logo, and it's gonna say it's getting creamy in here, and on the back we're gonna have our names on the cream team, like with the little numbers too. I'm gonna be Draymond Cream 69.
That's crazy.
Zach LaCream 1.
Keys is getting Keys' Milkworth.
Wow.
Keys' Shuttlesworth for sure.
Keys' Milkworth is hilarious.
Yeah, that is hilarious. I do like that.
Yeah, can I get a vanilla shake?
A-Hun is definitely Steph Milky. It's either Steph Milky or Steph Creamy, whichever one you want. That's the one you get.
Pause.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
You can get it creamy or milky.
That was wild.
Oh, wait a second. No.
That was very wild.
Steph curdled.
Hey yo.
Yo, when I dunk on people on the court, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he gave him a pasteurizer."
Yo, stop it! Stop it right now! Stop it right now!
Draymond Cream with the pasteurizer.
Yo, give. As long as you see what you started.
If I was a wrestler, my
put the
finisher would be sweet
back.
milk music. That was what my finisher would be if I was a wrestler. Sweet milk music.
Yo, him and Kurt Angle also, as like
also milky, the dairy drop.
Yo, him and Kurt. Stop it. Him and Kurt Angle is like dairy champs.
The Leche
like tag team coming in the milk truck is crazy.
Oh no, he's got her in the Leche lock.
Get him. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Sucio Boyz podcast. Oh my goodness. This nigga is egregious.
We get further and further away from the sun, boy, I'll tell you.
Darkness, everybody. Everyone, darkness is spreading.
Ladies and gentlemen, every week we stray further and further from God. And I'm okay with it.
All right, fellas. Before we get up out of here, let's let the people know where they can find you. You know what I'm saying? Follow up, keep tabs, all in sync. Come on, where the people can holler at you at.
Sucio Sloan 217 on all social media accounts. Drink water, smoke reefer, wash your ass, mind your business, sit down. No, drink water, smoke reefer, wash your ass, mind your business. Speak up, speak out. Don't let nobody silence you. Don't let nobody take your butt unless you want to. And then if you giving your butt, make sure it's clean. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing worse than some dirty cutty. The fat women love you better. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Dre, where can the people find you, sir?
You can find me on Instagram, DreConnor48. You can also find me on the X _ Sir Laxalot. And on TikTok, I am Sir Laxalot48. You know, Milky Manziel's leaving you with this one last message.
Yo.
Spread cheeks, not hate. Treat everybody with the utmost kindness. Live each day like it is your last. And remember, life is not a spectator sport. Don't let it pass you by. Live a little bit.
Jeez.
I don't even know if I need to follow that up. It's DX Keys with a Z on everything. DXKEYZ. Twitter. X, Instagram. Don't look for me on Facebook. I can't add no more people anyway. Yeah. I'm outside.
Hey man, listen, Hun the Shogun. I'm here with Gangnam, and I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words, and that takes a lot to do. You can find me a.hun.theshogun on Facebook fan page, or on Instagram. You can also follow Sucio Boyz podcast on Instagram, sucio.boyz, BOYZ podcast on IG. Make sure if you are following, then you follow the C.D.B. network on Twitter or X, whatever. You can also follow me personally, A_Hun_the Shogun on Twitter. That's where I am. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you listen to us on any podcast feed, RSS feed, wherever, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever the case may be, make sure that you give us a 5-star rating. 5-star rating. Give us a 5-star rating. Like, share, subscribe to the pod. Listen, we'll be doing giveaways soon. There's more pods that just keep coming out. Follow all the pods. They're all going to be searchable on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything like that. Every single podcast a part of the network is going to be there. SpongeBob, if you could, sir, do me a favor. Let the people know how much we appreciate them.
Thank you for your patronage.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 106 of the Sucio Boyz podcast. Listen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're going to be back in this beat next week, and I'm going to be 40. I hate it here. You know what I'm saying?
Life's got a lot of ilk. Fill up on milk.
Yeah, God damn it. Macho Man.
Oh, yeah!
We'll holla. Late.
Milk now, milk forever.
Don't you dare be sour.
Goddamn cookie creamers over.